Nelson Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, politician, and philanthropist who served as president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was South Africa's first black chief executive and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. He was born as Roli Halahala Mandela, a member of the Madiba clan in Mavezo, Transkei, on July 18, 1918. Hearing the elder stories of his ancestors' valor during the wars of resistance, he dreamed also of making his own contribution to the freedom struggle of his people. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid through tackling institutionalized racism, poverty, and inequality, and fostering racial reconciliation. Living in Johannesburg, he became involved in anti-colonial politics, joining the ANC, African National Congress, and becoming a founding member of its Youth League. He served as president of the African National Congress from 1991 to 1997. Internationally, Mandela was Secretary General of the Non-Aligned Movement from 1998 to 1999. When he worked as a lawyer, he was repeatedly arrested for seditious activities, and with the ANC leadership was unsuccessfully prosecuted in the treason trial from 1956 to 1961. He secretly joined the South African Communist Party and sat on its Central Committee. Mandela led a sabotage campaign against the apartheid government. He was arrested, convicted of conspiracy to overthrow the state, and sentenced to life imprisonment in the Rivonia trial. Mandela served over 27 years in prison. An international campaign lobbied for his release. He was released in 1990, during a time of escalating civil strife. Mandela promulgated a new constitution. He also created the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to investigate past human rights abuses. His administration also introduced measures to encourage land reform, combat poverty, and expand healthcare services. On December 5, 2013, Nelson Mandela died at his home in Johannesburg. Mandela was a controversial figure for much of his life. He never wavered in his devotion to democracy, equality, and learning. Despite terrible provocation, he never answered racism with racism. His life has been an inspiration to all who are oppressed and deprived, to all who are oppressed, to oppression and deprivation.
Let our celebrations be in keeping with the mood set in the elections, peaceful, respectful, and disciplined, showing we are a people ready to assume the responsibilities of government.